A warm welcome to you, beautiful souls, and to my channel, in Mystical Angels Energy. My name is Kikyo, and I'm very thankful and very grateful to have you here today, beautiful souls. The card decks that I use are listed in the description box below. So let us begin our Divine Feminine message for today. Now, you could be a Divine Feminine watching this, or you could be cross-watching this as, the Divine Masculine. Once again, this is just energy. You can resonate with any gender and still resonate with Divine Masculine or Divine Feminine energy. Okay, so we have 4 cards here. So, and I will bring these forward so that we can see these better. The first card we have here is the Leap of Faith, so 0 energy. Once again, we had the full card energy come out in the Divine Masculine reading yesterday. Now it's in the Divine Feminine one. Archangel Metatron is here, Divine Feminine, to help remind you that you have the dog here with loyalty at your side. You have the butterflies with change. And we had the butterfly energy come out for you yesterday in the Divine Feminine reading. So go check that out if you desire to do so, because we also have the sun there coming through. So all these things came out for you yesterday, Divine Feminine. And this is reminding me a little bit with the rays jutting out, lighthouse energy. You are the lighthouse, Divine Feminine. You are actually the one creating this leap of faith, of creating the way. Believe in yourself. Listen to your heart. Do what gives you joy. Yes, the angels are reminding you to have fun today. And remember that, too, Archangel Metatron is saying that this is the new beginning is upon you. Trust the divine. And you can trust your Divine Masculine with the dog there for loyalty. Go check out the Divine Masculine message for today, because we have the dog in there as well. So the dog is a totem, as well as butterflies, which represent change. You are not the same, Divine Feminine. And I feel like that was part of the message yesterday, too. We had the change card. It said higher self. And the Divine Feminine energy was in a chrysalis, and you could see the wings on the back. You may not see your wings right now, Divine Feminine, but you have wings. You are no longer the same. You are not the same as you were a year ago, 5 years ago, etc. You have, I'm looking at the flowers there, really matured yourself. So when the Divine Masculine has matured, and I said that in the message today and in the message yesterday, it mirrors you as well. You mirror each other. So you have matured too. And I feel like you've become much more intrepid, more fearless. And, the dog represents loyalty. So I feel like you're listening and loyal to your heart, and loyal to, your divine, and the divine is loyal to you. And you are also being reminded that your Divine Masculine is very loyal to you and is choosing you. And this new beginning is upon you. And that 0 energy is always powerful, because it represents literal ground zero and a complete fresh start. And this is the full card in the tarot, reminding you that, you don't always have to logically reason things with yourself. Just trust that the divine will catch you and will guide your way to take that leap of faith, to take that first step. And just like I spoke of how, the very end when you're climbing the mountain is very difficult. 333 on the timer there, so I know that I'm channeling divine message too. 333 indicates that your divine beings are with you, your guides, your higher self, ancestors, etc. And they are all coming through here to remind you that this is a definite new beginning. There is a fresh start. And with the butterfly there, okay, this is springtime energy. This is summer energy. And with the flowers there too, reminding me of sweet things, as I was going to say. And I feel like, the Divine Masculine, we spoke of that in the message today, sweet things, okay? Also taking the time to smell the roses, so engaging in all your senses. We spoke of that in the angel message today, about the sensual energy and really taking your time and enjoying everything. And that's funny I said about taking your time, because Archangel Metatron is not only the archangel of sacred geometry and higher knowledge and wisdom, but also the angel of time, okay? And time doesn't really exist. But here in the 3D, it is it is a matrix construct, and Archangel Metatron has control over that ability. So you could almost say he has control over time. So Archangel Metatron can slow down time if you call upon him to do so for you, or speed up time. And then that may help you lighten your burdens and your load too. So you can definitely call upon Archangel Metatron for that. But this has all happened in divine time. So continue, move forward, and do what gives you joy, divine feminine. But, you know, you've come a long way. And once again, you are the lighthouse. You are the intrepid explorer and the leader, divine feminine, in this connection. Queen of Raphael, kind, understanding, giving, psychic. Follow your heart, a love of home and family, trustworthy psychic information. So once again, this energy of listening to your heart, follow your heart. Yes, do what your heart is calling you to do today, beautiful soul. That's what the angels are saying. Archangel Raphael is here to help open up your heart space. You are the queen of your emotions. You know, you've really worked on self. We have the dolphins again back there, beautiful, because we had that in the divine masculine message too, as a totem for the divine masculines. And I also misinterpret that as fish. So the fish are also here for you again. Once again, it says a love of home and family. So that's perfect for the fish energy. Like, that's perfect for the fish energy, which represents community and coming together and feeling safe together and connected, okay, and knowing that you do have that divine soul tribe and community. And the dolphins represent joy and higher intelligence as well. And, you know, you're sitting on the throne of your emotions. And I definitely feel like, you know, today there's this clearance of the emotions, and you definitely feel a lot better than you did yesterday with that Three of Swords kind of energy and the heavier energies. But you realize too that you're your divine channel with the Queen of Cups here. You are psychic. You are receiving psychic information. So the angels are saying you can trust that information with trustworthy psychic information. You know, you are very kind, very loving, understanding. And with the giving energy, I feel like there's this energy of gratitude once again, which always creates more. Gratitude can actually dispel any darkness, even just remembering one thing that you're grateful for. 7:17 on the timer, beautiful. I love it. And I'm always saying that. But it's funny because when I'm looking at the timer, and I'm not deliberately looking at the timer, I just glance up at the timer and it's like, that's the number there. So we're moving in the right direction, and so are you, divine feminine. Okay, so Ace of Michael. Archangel Michael is here to remind you that he's pointing you in the right direction, and that at the top of the mountain lies your kingdom with that crown there, and that you are the queen. You are the empress. You have earned this crown, divine feminine. You've come a long way. And Archangel Michael is saying, and we once again, the Ace of Michael, it feels like this solar plexus, very willful energy, standing in your authenticity, standing your ground. We spoke of that in the angel message today. That was one of the chakras, was the solar plexus chakra. A wonderful new idea. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Clear up communication problems with others. And we also spoke with Archangel Gabriel in the angel message today. Go check that out if you so desire, about communication incoming. And so I feel like Gabriel and Michael are working together to help you to verbalize, to verbally express yourself, divine feminine, and or to sing out loud, or, you know, if you've got a private space, to, you know, maybe make animal calls, or to do like the Tears for Fears song, shout, shout, let it all out. If you've got a private space where you know, you won't get the authorities called on you or anything. The angels are saying if it's safe to do so, definitely do so, to release and empower your voice, or to sing. We got that in the angel message today, to sing, because it not only empowers your voice, but also empowers your heart space and prepares you for communication. So the angels are reminding you, don't give up. Don't give up 5 minutes before the miracle. I had seen that comment that someone had made on YouTube to another tarot reader, and that just felt so inspiring to me at this moment. I saw that comment like 2-3 days ago, and it just meant the world to me, because, you know, I felt this heavy energy myself, like what I spoke of yesterday with the Three of Swords. So, you know, a miracle is upon you, divine feminine, and Archangel Michael is hoping to remind you of that, and to not give up, because see, the crown is there, and that is your crown, and you have earned it. And this is being at the top of the mountain. You know, you're at the pinnacle. You are at the pinnacle here. of a very momentous part of your life is what I'm feeling, Divine Feminine. Something very momentous is about to happen, something that you can deeply celebrate. King of Gabriel. Okay, so this could be you. This could also be reminding you, Divine Feminine, of your Divine Masculine. Okay, so King of Wands. Now, the kings and the court cards are always the most mature and most developed of all the court cards. So this could once again, Divine Feminine, be your energy, could be Divine Masculine. It says, keep your eyes on the big picture, leave the details to others. Experience that leads to success, genuine concern for others. So I feel like this is saying your Divine Masculine is focused, once again, that resonates and makes sense because we spoke of that in the Divine Masculine message for today about there with the Eight of Cups, Eight of Raphael. They're not focused on the things that don't matter, okay? And they're not focused on feeling rejected or feeling frustrated. They're focused on the sweetness and the peace, and that's been instilled in them. They're keeping their eyes open, but they're paying attention to the bigger picture, and they're not concerned with the little things at this moment. Okay, the little details that may be distracting them or getting in the way. And I think it's important to look at the little things. As Gandalf says in The Hobbit, it's the little things that sometimes lead to the bigger things. But this is being focused on the bigger picture and not being frustrated by like the little things that may, you know, like little nitpicks or something like that, you know. So generous, inspirational, dramatic, driven. And this is also you, Divine Feminine. This is reminding you that, you know, you are a leader, that once again, you are that lighthouse energy, that you are inspirational, that you are generous, once again, kind, and that the end result here is you're going to be focused on the bigger picture, and you're going to see how, like, when you are a domino and there's a bunch of other dominoes in alignment, okay, lined up, and if you topple over all the other dominoes, they will all fall, right? It only takes one to topple over all of them. So it only takes one person to stand up, be the leader, be courageous here with the leap of faith, right? And you can create big change. I'm reminded of that Pokemon song sung by Donna Summer for Pokemon 2000, I believe it was. That was the movie. And but the song is very inspirational. If you go check out that song, The Power of One, okay? And that's the kind of the theme that I'm hearing for you right now, Divine Feminine. That's the song that came through my mind. So it's the song that the angels are channeling. Definitely go check that out. It's a beautiful song by Donna Summer. On the wrong track, okay? So you may have felt like, once again, this very heavy energy. Now, I'm bringing out the Phoenix deck for the Divine Feminines, so I feel like one of your big totems today, besides the fish and the dolphins and the dog and the butterflies, is the Phoenix. The Phoenix energy helping you to feel restored and renewed, also cleansed away of all the things that do not serve you. So it's very much mirroring the Divine Masculine energy. You may have felt like you were on the wrong track. You may have felt a little bit stuck. If you look at this as the energy, the initial energies, the energies of the past. And, you know, I felt like, once again, there was that heaviness. We've got the deep black color there for feeling kind of, I'm channeling that right now as feeling kind of heavier, and the bright red burning all that away. But black is such a beautiful color because black is the color of protection. It's also a color of confidence, and it can represent death card energy too, like, you know, transmutation, leaving things behind. Black is such a strong and very powerful color, just as white is, and that's why sometimes people could perceive white or black as kind of very overwhelming energies, okay? But I feel like black is definitely a color here. We have violet, we have green, we have blue, we have orange. And this is all very beautiful energy, okay? So you may have felt like you were on the wrong track, but now the angels are assuring you that they are, because there is a pathway here. They're guiding you in the right direction. And to listen to your heart and take that leap of faith, because that is always the right direction. Your heart knows. Your heart knows. Okay, so once again, we have that beautiful black energy going on here with the black colored Pegasus. So we also have the totem of the Pegasus here. And the Pegasus is reminding us of freedom. Pegasus reminds us of freedom. And this is a horse with wings. Fire. Okay, so I said that about like things being burned away. This is definitely that Phoenix energy in all of its glory. This is Scorpio energy. This is the energy of alchemy and transmutation. That's what I said here too with the butterfly, divine feminine, is that you have wings now. You are not the same. And that is what that is reminding me of. You know, what you may have thought of too being on the wrong track was actually transforming you, was refining you, because it's just kind of like the 5 energy. Okay, if you look at all the 5s in the tarots, those are very challenging energies, right? In the tarot, those are very challenging energies. But 5 also represents man, which to me represents alchemy. Like, you start off with this black energy, right, base metal, and then it's being all alchemized with the fire, because fire can represent alchemy, and then you're becoming gold, right? So from base metal to gold, you're becoming the Philosopher's Stone. And that's how alchemists too saw it. You know, I'm open to the possibility. I never discredit anything, because, you know, the mysteries we don't know, really, truly. To sit here and say that I do know when I don't know would be not true. I don't know. And that's the beauty of it. You know, there could have been a real physical Philosopher's Stone. They could have known how to actually alchemize that, but a lot of that was too speaking metaphorically about the internal transformation, and about how the real Philosopher's Stone is actually you. Because what matters most in this life is our connections with people of all kinds, whether that be human people, otherworldly people, divine beings, animals. Animals are people too. You know, they have thoughts and feelings and emotions, and they connect with us and touch our souls in many ways. I certainly know every animal that has come into my life has touched me in such a profound way, and some of them have been some of my best friends, along with my sister, and of course, you know, my twin flame. And if you're here, you twin flame, your twin flame, that's one way to know that they're your twin flame. You guys are best friends. Divine masculine, divine feminine, no matter what you've been through, the core energy is you are best friends. So, and they're your ultimate best friend, because they're your ultimate mirror. So there's that energy here once again of alchemy. And again, speaking of the 5s, but you know, once again, so 5 can represent alchemy. 5 represents, 5s in numerology represent freedom, adventure, big change. But once again, if you look at it from the tarot perspective too, and even in the numerology, they can also represent, you know, challenging energies. And like, you know, when I'm thinking of like square aspects in astrology, and squares are such very challenging aspects, but if you can master those, right, you have great strength and great power. So if you can master the energy of the Phoenix and of this divine fiery transformation alchemy, once again, you master the pain that sometimes comes through transformation, then, you know, what the caterpillar goes through in the chrysalis, and then becomes the beautiful butterfly and has wings and freedom. And we see that here too with wings, with the Pegasus, freedom. You know, through all this pain and suffering and struggle, you have gained wisdom, strength, which ultimately leads to self-discipline, which leads to an authenticity, self-discipline and authenticity, which leads to freedom, real freedom. Okay, true, real, uninhibited, unbridled freedom. And okay, we're gonna draw one more card there. Self-image and self-confidence, and I spoke of that with the black color. Black is, you know, such a very deep, okay, black is connected with north energy. So if you think of like the directions as having colors, north is black. Also earth energy, very, very deep energy. Black is as deep as you can go. Also reminds me of moon card energy. Self-image and self-confidence, you know, that's what the black color represents too, is being confident, truly confident in who you really are. And that's the end result of this. And that's beautiful, because we see how it matches with the other card deck. And that's beautiful, because the angels will do that, will repeat messages to solidify the message. You have the King of Gabriel there. This is all about you being the radiant, confident individual that you are. And I said that with the butterfly. You're not the same, beautiful soul. With the phoenix, with the butterfly, with the Pegasus, you have wings now. And even with the angel energy, and some of you here might be literal earth angels, angels incarnated in a human form, having a human experience in order to change Mother Gaia for the better. It's not for everyone, but I do feel like a lot of you here are star seeds. I feel like a lot of people on my channel are star seeds or earth angels or even fairykin. Now, what are fairykin? Fairykin are beings that are actually Gaian beings, because humans are not the only ones that are native to Gaia, besides other animal species that are native to Gaia. But and plants too, but there are beings like elves, gnomes, fairies, etc. that are native to Gaia, and they don't physically show themselves because, you know, of, the Matrix and certain things, and, it would probably be dangerous for them to do so. So, you know, when you hear those stories, I truly feel in my heart space when you're hearing of like the connection and some of the folklore from Europe and etc. And it just feels like to me like they definitely understood that those were literal beings, and literal beings that they had to have respect for. And some people will still attest that these beings exist today. And I definitely feel that for myself, okay? And I'm always mindful and respectful of things around me, and, can talk, you can pray to these beings, which to me, prayer is not about worship. Prayer is about communication. It's like a talk. So I'm talking to these beings, and, because they may be there, and, you may not see them. They could exist. The reason they say too, we don't see fairies, etc., is because they exist in a higher dimensional vibration. And once we all ascend to 5D, we're going to become much more aware of a lot of different beings that are there. So that's also a message that's there. But you're becoming who you were meant to become. And, there's this sense of authenticity and standing in your power, this bold energy. And we see that too with Archangel Michael. Very bold, assertive energy. And Archangel Michael is here to help you with that, as well as Archangel Gabriel. So that is what I'm feeling for you today, Divine Feminine. Thank you for being here. Thank you for everything. I love you. The angels love you. We all cherish you. And until next time, bless.